what's up, YouTube? Today we're reacting to True Snapchat Horror Story 2. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. And let's get into this scary video. Okay, the disturbing Snapchat machine.
I remember when I first started going to college. I was pretty nervous about living in a dorm with a bunch of roommates.
Yeah,
I had heard way too many horror stories about roommates from hell, and I was scared about getting stuck with someone who would make my life miserable.
No.
Then when I finally did move into the dorm, it actually seemed like I had worried for nothing, at least at first. After living in the dorm for a semester, I knew or was at least familiar with most of the people there. I had added everyone on Snapchat during my first week.
No. Bad idea. Do not do that. That's a bad idea. I think, well, in my thought, I think that's a bad idea. Just add people because, you never know who's real, who's fake. Like, just stay in your own lane and just wait for the good thing to happen, Well, not wait, but just do what you can.
All seemed pretty chill from what they had posted on their stories.
I guess.
I even become friends with a couple of them.
Okay.
There was just one problem.
No.
There was this girl named Stacy who lived across the hall.
Oh, shoot.
I knew her vaguely, and she appeared to be chill like the rest. But she was dating this really creepy guy. I'd only met him a couple of times, but I could already tell that the guy was a complete psycho. Everyone in the dorm knew it. He was totally nuts.
Why is he telling this woman with a smile on his face, reading a book? Like, dude, what?
Rumors were going around that Stacy had only met the guy 2 months ago, and he was already a control freak. I remember the first time that I met him. I was out in the hall, and he blew up at me for just looking in Stacy's direction. I didn't even say anything to her, and he was suddenly all in my face and screaming at me. "Stop checking my girl out, you piece of
Whoa!
dead!
Whoa!
I immediately backed.
What the fuck? What? Oh my god. What the... Bro, dude's hella insecure.
Off because I wasn't trying to get in some fight and get kicked out of the dorm. It was still ridiculous, though. The guy was a freak, and from what other people had said, that's how he reacted to any other male who happened to be near Stacy. I had never seen anyone get jealous so easily. What made it worse was that there were also rumors that Stacy was fairly promiscuous and would fool around behind her boyfriend's back. I had even heard someone say that she was thinking of leaving him. It was understandable why she would, but I didn't know how he would take it if she did. It all really didn't seem like a good situation, but it wasn't any of my business, so I tried to avoid the rumors as much as I could. However, one night I heard loud noises coming from across the hall. You freaking do this to me! What is wrong with you?
Oh god.
At first, it was just some banging and clamoring, but then there was a bunch of shouting and tussling too, like someone was fighting or something. I tried to ignore it, but when it wouldn't stop, I eventually got up and walked out into the hallway. I noticed that the noises were all coming from Stacy's room.
Whoa!
Now that I was in the hall, there was no mistake.
Oh god.
What was going on in there? There was very loud tussling and screaming involved.
Hit the door.
The noises suddenly became faint.
Oh, nah,
and
bro.
eventually stopped altogether. I assumed that it was just Stacy and her boyfriend arguing again.
Dog.
And it finally cooled off, so I went back to bed. I didn't want to call the cops or knock and invade their privacy anyways. It didn't seem like my place to interfere.
Bro.
I fell back asleep soon after getting into bed.
I guess
the next
it is.
day, I didn't see Stacy anywhere. It was a little strange since I usually saw her in the hall walking around campus or something. But
Bro
that
got
day,
the
there'd
big
been no
clown
sign of
shoes.
her. I checked her Snapchat to see if that would give me any clues, but she hadn't posted anything in a while. It all seemed a little weird, but I figured that she had just skipped class or something. But the next day, I still didn't see or hear anything about her. It was like she had locked herself in her room. No one had seen her leave, so I couldn't even ask about her. I started to become slightly worried, but I couldn't do too much. Still, I had this very scary thought that she was dead in the back of my head. I tried to ignore it, but it kept creeping back in. It wasn't normal for her to have disappeared like that. No one had even heard her boyfriend yelling in a while, which was the strangest part of all. The next 2 days, it was the same thing. No noises, and no sign of Stacy. I was really worried by that point, but I still didn't want to knock or call the cops.
Bro, what?
I felt like I wouldn't know what to say if I did. Then one night, I was laying in bed around 2 a.m. I had been messing around on my phone for a while, and I was considering going to sleep. When suddenly I got a Snap notification. It was a snap from Stacy. I was confused. She had never snapped me before. It didn't make any sense. Then I opened it and saw the most horrifying thing ever.
What?
FBI, open up! It was a picture of Stacy, completely distraught and looking like she had been tortured. The caption said, "Help me." I couldn't believe what I saw for a
Oh my god, bro. No.
And I came to my senses and immediately called the cops. They rushed over and broke down the door to Stacy's room after seeing the picture she sent. They found Stacy's boyfriend inside and arrested him for further questioning. It was revealed that he had kept Stacy captive in a room, torturing her and doing other things that I can't say. All that time, for the past 3 days and nights. And when I heard those noises, it had been Stacy getting tortured by her boyfriend. I still blame myself sometimes for not doing anything sooner. I might have been able to stop her boyfriend from doing some of the things that he did.
My god.
If it hadn't been for Snapchat, I think that Stacy would have been dead. The story was inspired by...
Bro, I don't even know what to say. If y'all enjoyed this video, man, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this. Peace out, man. My gosh.